Hello all. In this video, we are going to learn how to build a hand pump. Okay. And we are also going to learn the story around the most precious resource on the earth, the water. So let us first build a hand pump.
Here are the components that is required for building the activities. The very first step is to stick the base pads to all corners of the base board. So it's pretty easy. You need to just peel off the wrapper and stick it. So our baseboard is ready. Now we need to just mount pillars to it. So for mounting the pillars, we use screws. So insert the screw from the bottom of the board and you can use a washer to tighten it while you're holding the pillar on the other side. So many of you had suggested that screws were long. So I have reduced the screws, and all the activity kit that is going out now have the screws half the size of what you received initially. Okay, so one pillar is fixed. So now let us mount the other pillar with a similar process. Use the screw and use the washer to tighten the screw. Okay, so tightening the screw is also a very good exercise for the children to understand or develop some basic skills of mechanics. So this is almost done, and okay, it's tight enough. So we have the pillars ready, and now let us mount the top board. So again, the same stuffs to be used: screws, and we have washers that can help us in tightening the screw. So the apt thing to use, the right tool to use to tighten the screw is a screwdriver. So, but I am just a bit skeptic to give screwdrivers to the children. That's the whole reason we are giving a washer. Okay, many children we have seen that they are not able to even tie something with the help of rubber band. So it's very important that the children also develop some skills of fixing things. Okay, the screw is almost tight. Okay, so we have our entire assembly ready. So now, we need to mount the most important thing, the pump assembly. The pump assembly is nothing but a syringe that has a plunger, and inside the syringe there is a steel ball. So if you would have received the kit where these components are separate, you can build your own pump by just inserting the or dropping the steel ball inside it and insert the plunger. So the next important component is the lever assembly. So now we need to put the lever assembly and the pump assembly together. So you have to keep them held together such that there is a V cut on the lever assembly. So that should fit in exactly at the tip of the syringe. Okay, hold them together, and now you can insert the entire assembly into the top board. Okay, you need to just push it hard. So ensure that both the assemblies are together and intact. Okay. Okay, so now that they have gone in, so let us use one more thing to keep them together. So we'll be using the rubber band that comes along with the pouch. Okay, double up the rubber band and use that rubber band to keep the syringe assembly and the lever assembly together. Okay, so the next thing to be put or inserted is the eye connector. I call this as the eye connector just because it's the shape of eye. So the hole provided is such that the eye connector can tightly fit in. So that tightness is required so that the water doesn't spill out from that point. So to the eye connector, let us connect the longer pipe that is provided in the pouch. It's longer just because the water while coming out, the water can fall outside the board and not on the board. So now at the bottom you can connect a smaller pipe and keep a paper cup. So now fill up the paper cup with water. So be careful while you're doing this so that we don't spill water on the board. Okay. So once we have done that, we can start moving the lever assembly. So with the help of the lever assembly, we can move the plunger up and down. Initially, you can do it a bit faster so that the water fills up inside the syringe. So once the syringe is half full, you can slow down the motion and you will see that the water comes out from the longer pipe. So the mistake I have done is I should have collected the water in another cup. So I hope that you will not do that mistake. Okay, so enjoy the activity. Thank you.
Scientists around the world are trying to find traces of water on the other planets. Here is our favorite question: why? Why? Because water is such an important thing that can sustain life. We all know, so all the civilizations across the world started on the banks of the rivers. Okay, so but where does the river get water from? The river gets water from rain, right? So when it rains, the rivers, ponds, lakes, everything stores the water. And there's one secret thing that happens: water seeps underground. Okay, so people were happy using the water from rivers, lakes, and ponds, but as the population grew, they started moving away from these preliminary sources of water. So, but we can't survive without water. So we started thinking about a new way of getting water. We started digging wells. So we started using the underground water. The traditional wells consumes a lot of space. So we came up with a new idea called as tube well, which we also call it as bore well. So the activity which we built in this video, so the hand pumps were extensively used to pump water in the tube wells. Okay, so till this point, the human were fetching water or drawing water manually. Okay, so something very important happened. Electricity started reaching every corners, and along with electricity, we also got the electric pumps. Once the electric pumps came in, it became even more easier to fetch the water or to draw the water. We just turn on the switch and the water flushes out. And because of this, we started consuming water very extensively. Okay, there was a lot of water that was going waste just because it was easily available. So while this was happening, the other important thing happened. Rivers, lakes, ponds, they started disappearing. Once they started disappearing, the level of water underground started going deeper and deeper. Okay, so we did not stop there. We started getting in more powerful pumps which can pump water from like as deep as 100, 200 meters. Okay, so believe me, today in many places, the underground water level has gone as deep as 500 meters. So we haven't stopped. We are still trying to get more powerful pumps that can pump the water. Yes, we can still continue doing that. But there are few places on the earth where there is no underground water at all. There's no water to pump. Going forward, this is going to become a big concern. The future is going to become like even more difficult. The only reason or the most important reason why I love working with children is that children are our only hope. So they are the hope of future. And that's the reason it's very important to give the children the right kind of education. The education that can help them not to abuse nature, but to appreciate it. Hope you all learned something from this video. So stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.